Hello students, welcome. This is the very first day of our Self-Driving Car Nanodegree, a one of its kind, only at Udacity. And my name is Sebastian Thrun, if you don't know. I founded Udacity, and before this I ran the Google Self-Driving Car team. And before that I ran on something called the DARPA Grand Challenge. There's a beautiful online video called The Great Robot Race by Nova that you can explore. And you can see a younger version of myself 10 years ago when we won the DARPA Grand Challenge. But today, there's a huge crave for self-driving car engineers in the world, and you are among the very first students who will get a nanodegree in self-driving car. Congratulations. What are you going to learn? Well, we're going to learn from the best people in the world. We lined up over 20 hiring partners, and we have lots of companies working with us on content. So you're going to learn from the leading companies, and of course, from myself included. How much time will it take? It'll take about 10 hours or so per week. You're going to have a personal mentor who will help you along the way. How much time it takes for you depends on how good you are, how fast you are, how much time you can make, and how well you can concentrate. It is work. It is work to become a self-driving car engineer, but there's lots of open positions in Silicon Valley and beyond. So welcome to our very first live stream. Before we take questions, I want to at least answer 3 of the questions we got online from you guys. So question number 1 is, how will this course, the nanodegree, prepare us for entering this field as working engineers? What are the actual job positions in this field? So it turns out there are job positions that are typically classified as software engineers, senior software engineer, principal software engineer, research scientist in other companies. And these are advanced software engineering positions. There's very few jobs earmarked specifically for self-driving cars, because it's such a new discipline. There's just no self-driving car graduates yet on the market. However, among the companies we work with, from Mercedes to BMW to Didi to many, many others, there is hundreds, if not thousands, of open positions today. And worldwide, the number of open positions is easily exceeding 10,000 in this space. The reason why there's so many open positions is because it's a very new field, it's a very hot field. And we don't just have car companies active, we have technology giants like Baidu and Google active, and we have countless startups now that are springing out of the woodworks here in Silicon Valley. So you will be positioned to find a great job, we hope, in this exciting field. Question number 2, what topics will this nanodegree cover besides machine learning and computer vision? The nanodegree is organized in 9 different parts, from machine learning, of course, and computer vision, to sensor fusion, controls, all the way to planning. There's a free project we're going to define, and system integration. I recommend you to consult our webpage for details. You can see it all there. But you will learn a spectrum of things that is typically never found in a single university curriculum, that really covers the multiple bases that makes you a proficient self-driving car nano engineer. Question number 3, I have a full schedule. What can I expect from the curriculum in terms of keeping up with deadlines and completing work on time? The answer is we all have a full schedule, so do I. It takes about 10 to 15 hours a week is my guess. So it is significant time. So if you enroll, and since you have enrolled, you will have to make that time. We will work with you. We have mentors that are on your side all the way. We do have deadlines, it's important. We find that deadlines really help you focus as students. And please meet those deadlines, but it's not a full-time job. And now I'll hand you off to my amazing team here in Mountain View. Great people that are building this wonderful nanodegree with you. I'm so excited you're joining. This is my passion of my life has been to build self-driving cars and an education company. And now we're doing both together. I hope you have a great, great time, and looking forward to seeing you in class.
Hi, I'm Mac.
And I'm Eric. And we make up Udacity's open source self-driving car team.
Our ultimate goal is to work with you, the students, in creating the world's first open source self-driving car.
And here's a look at the progress we've made so far.
Hi, I'm Mac.
And I'm Eric. And we make up Udacity's open source self-driving car team.
Our ultimate goal is to work with you, the students, in creating the world's first open source self-driving car.
And here's a look at the progress we've made so far.
We can't wait to help you get working on the car. We'll now hand it over to your instructor, David. Hi, I'm Mac.
And I'm Eric. And we make up Udacity's open source self-driving car team.
Our ultimate goal is to work with you, the students, in creating the world's first open source self-driving car.
And here's a look at the progress we've made so far.
We can't Hi, I'm Mac.
And I'm Eric. And we make up Udacity's open source self-driving car team.
Our ultimate goal is to work with you, the students, in creating the world's first open source self-driving car.
And here's a look at the progress we've made so far. At the end of the 9 months, your code will run on our 2016 Lincoln MKZ with parking assist.
In the vehicle, there's also an XSense IMU, and it's kind of just a really fancy GPS. So while it does work with satellites in order to determine your latitude and longitude, it also integrates solutions from gyroscopes and accelerometers, kind of similar to what's in your cell phone, in order to figure out when the GPS actually produces errors and try to minimize that effect on your vehicle. It's really important to know exactly where you're at in the world in a self-driving car, and by combining that information with things like your LiDAR or your imagery-based localization, you'll be able to make that error very, very small and know exactly where you're at on the road.
So throughout the course, you'll be learning ROS, which is a robot operating system. That allows you to process sensor data and output control commands and acts as the middleware controlling the car.
So these commands that are outputted by ROS are actually read by our drive-by-wire system, which means that we can actually control the vehicle without any human input and actually instead use motors and actuators to control the steering wheel location as well as the throttle and brake positions.
On top of the vehicle, we have a LiDAR sensor from Velodyne, and the sensor outputs a point cloud, which will give you distance to objects. So this is helpful for localization tasks, also object detection.
Now, in addition to the LiDAR, we're also going to have radar units mounted around the exterior of the vehicle. Now, LiDAR is really great because it allows you to build a really high-resolution 3D environment around the car, but when we need to either see further than what our LiDAR can do or work in all weather conditions, it's important for us to be able to use radar to actually figure out where cars are in relation to our vehicle at all times. So when you're writing software, you're going to be able to always have a low resolution map of the vehicles around the car at all times.
So mounted in the interior of the vehicle is 3 point gray BlackFi Gigi cameras. And so those are useful for perception tasks. So detecting vehicles, for instance, or pedestrians.
So as a student, you're going to be using both of the computing systems that we have mounted in the back of the trunk. One of them is really important for actually acting as a DVR and recording data from all the different sensors that are mounted on the vehicle. The other device is used for running your processing algorithms. We can't wait to help you get working on the car. We'll now hand it over to your instructor, David.
Thank you to Eric and Mac for that awesome introduction to our self-driving car. My name is David Silver, and I am one of the instructors in the Nanodegree program. I am here with Stephen Welch.
Hello.
Stephen is our head of student services. Stephen, students will have all sorts of different tools and resources available to them as part of the Self-Driving Car Engineer Nanodegree program. Can you tell them about what are, say, the top 3 resources that you would recommend that they take advantage of during the program?
Sure. So as far as services go, I would say the top 3 resources are the mentorship program. So you'll have mentors in the classroom that you can ask questions. The forums, you can ask questions, technical questions on the forums, and the mentors and other students will be able to answer your technical questions for you. And then also reviews. So as you turn in your projects, you'll get personalized feedback on those projects from reviewers, and you can use that information to make your projects better.
Awesome. So mentorship for getting guidance through the course, and forums for technical questions, and then reviews for helping to get feedback and figuring out how to pass the projects. All right, awesome. So mentorship is a new and kind of exciting program to help guide students through the course. Can you talk a little bit more about how it works?
Sure. Yeah. So as you said, mentorship is a new program. It's really exciting. Mentors are assigned to individual students, so you'll be able to talk to your mentor in the classroom. There's a widget over on the right-hand side. You can expand, and your mentor will be checking in with you throughout the week, and making sure that you're keeping on track, meeting your deadlines, and answering any questions you have.
Awesome, cool. So in addition to mentorship, there are a few different tools that students can use to get in contact with each other and also with the team here at Udacity. Can you talk about what each of those is and how students can take advantage of them?
Sure. Yeah, so we have Slack, we have forums, which we sort of discussed before, and then also a Facebook group. And Slack is the best place to go for live discussion with your classmates. There are channels in the Slack room. It's basically a large chat app that you can use to chat with your fellow students. Forums, as we've discussed before, you can ask technical questions there, and the mentors will answer your questions, and other students can answer as well. And then the Facebook group is really for community, so you can go there, join, meet other students, and the community manager will be using Facebook to post announcements.
All right, so Slack for starting conversations with other students, the forums for asking students and Udacity staff about technical questions, and Facebook for joining the community and growing the broader community of Udacity students. Awesome. Cool. So we have one more special treat for you. Do you like special treats?
I do.
I do too. We asked a lot of students to record videos about why they enrolled in the Nanodegree program and what they're most excited about. We're going to show those videos to you now.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Shannon from Oklahoma City, and I enrolled in the Udacity's Self-Driving Car Nanodegree program because, well, I'm a bit of a transit geek and I'm pretty much obsessed with self-driving cars and how they promise to revolutionize transportation. It'd be a dream to be a part of that industry, but I didn't really know if the jobs were out there or what kind of skills I might need if they were. So then when the Udacity program came along, I didn't even hesitate.
What I hope to do with my self-driving car nanodegree is show people that they don't need a college degree to do whatever it is that they want to do. You have the power to learn anything. You have the power to do anything. As long as you keep learning, there's no limit to what you can accomplish.
Hi, my name is Cecilia, and I'm super excited to start the Self-Driving Car Nanodegree because I believe self-driving cars are at the heart of machine learning, data, sensors, and robotics. Hope to see you soon.
In 2011, I took the first Introduction to AI course with Sebastian Thrun, and it changed my life. Ever since, I've been fascinated with AI and robotics, so when this course came up, I just jumped on the chance to enroll.
The most exciting part about this course is after this course, I'll be able to say that I'm a self-driving car engineer.
Hi, this is John Chen. I'm on a plane going to San Francisco to join the Udacity Self-Driving Car Kickoff tonight. It's going to be great. I just can't express how much I feel that the self-driving car industry is going to change how we live our lives. It's an exciting moment in time. That's why I decided to do the nano degree. It's just you can see it's just about ready to go. So it's like I said, it's very exciting, and when I eventually graduate from this nano degree, I am going to be one of the first engineers to help pioneer this technology and bring it to the mass market. I hope that within the next 5 to 10 years, everybody will start being able to ride instead of driving, and make this world a better place.
Wow, that was really awesome. That was great. So now we're going to take a few questions from the chat room.
All right. So we got one question that is, what kind of prereqs do we need for this program? So the prereqs for this program are for students to have intermediate level coding ability in a scripting language like Python. If you have programming experience or ability in C++, that's going to be a big help, particularly later in the course. And also basic math in terms of linear algebra, statistics, calculus, all of those. The fairly kind of basic level matrix multiplication, derivatives, integrals, means, medians, probability distributions. And if you remember anything from high school physics about forces, that will also be a plus.
I also have a question here. How do student resources in this nano degree differ from other nano degrees? So I guess the big differences in this nano degree are the mentorship program, as we've discussed before. So that's been used in some other nanodegrees, but it's fairly new. And then the forums. So with this nanodegree, we're using Confluence question and answers for the forums. So it's going to be a slightly different format, but we think that it'll serve this nanodegree well. I think you'll like it.
Awesome. We got another question that I guess is not technically a question. It says, tell us about hiring opportunities. So we are really, really excited about the hiring partners that we have for this program. We just finished our live roundtable with our hiring partners from Mercedes-Benz and Auto, which is now part of Uber, and also McLaren Applied Technologies. They are really excited about the students coming out of this program, the students going into and coming out of this program. And we also have 11 other partners in addition to those 3, and we're talking with even more companies who are trying to hire lots and lots of autonomous vehicle engineers in the US, in Europe, in Asia, in other places around the world. And so that's something that we're really going to be putting a focus on. If you want to move into a job in the autonomous vehicle space as part of this program, we are going to offer you a lot of support to do that.
Wow, that's super exciting. Here's another question. How many students are in the program? So I think there are approximately 2,500 students in the program, 500 in this first cohort. So.
Yeah, and then we have cohorts starting in November and December and into 2017. And so we look forward to seeing everyone. Do you see opportunities for product managers or beginners? I see opportunities for both, although I should say that, that this program is really focused on self-driving car engineers are taking software engineers and helping them become self-driving car engineers. So if someone's goal is to be a product manager, I think this could be a great program if that person is really technically focused and wants to learn a lot about how the engineering works and then work really closely with engineers as a product manager in an automotive capacity or in an automotive firm. If someone's a beginner, I think that this could be a great program for you a little bit down the line. I think if you're really excited about self-driving cars, I really strongly encourage you to take Udacity's Learn to Code program, our Fundamentals of Programming in Python course, and get the appropriate background in math and statistics. And then I think this would be a great program for you. You don't have to be a genius or someone who has 20 years of software engineering experience to take this program. It will help a lot if you have intermediate programming ability and the prerequisites we discussed earlier. So if you're a beginner, I think you can get there. Just put in the work, and in the not too distant future, this will be a great program for you. Mm-hmm. All right, so thank you so much. This live stream will be available on YouTube. You can watch it or rewatch it anytime, and we hope you enjoy the program. Bye.